Chapter 10 More about Python. Chapter includes Learn about Python, Learn reason why Python is better, Learn data types of Python, How to write simple program in Python. Python is an interpreted, object-oriented programming language similar to practical extraction report language that has gained popularity because of its clear syntax and readability. Python was created by Guido van Rossum, a former resident of the Netherlands, whose favorite comedy group at the time was Python's Flying Circus. Python is a high-level programming language designed to be easy to read and simple to implement. It is an open source, which is used for commercial applications. Python is considered a scripting language like Ruby or Perl and is often used for creating web applications and dynamic web content. Use of Python. Python is a general-purpose programming language. Hence, you can use the programming language for developing both desktop and web applications. Also, you can use Python for developing complex scientific and numeric applications. Python is designed with features to facilitate data analysis and visualization. Is Python better than C++? Python is much simpler, which leads to faster development and less mental overhead. Interpreted and compiled C++ is always explicitly compiled. Python is not a common practice to develop the interpreter. It is great for rapid testing and exploration. Some companies that use Python, Instagram, Spotify, Amazon, SurveyMarket, Facebook, can Python to be hacked. With some scripting skills, you can elevate to the upper echelon of professional hackers. Python has some important feature that makes it particularly useful for hacking, but most importantly, it has some pre-built libraries that provide some powerful functionality. Data types of Python: integers, floating point numbers, complex number, strings, Boolean type, Boolean context, and trutheners, built-in functions. Unordered data type in Python. Python dictionary is an unordered sequence of data of key-value pair form. It is similar to the chart table type. Examples of Python programs. Example 1. This program prints Hello World print. Hello World. Output Hello World. Example 2. This program adds two numbers. Number 1 equals sign 1.5. Number 2 equals sign 6.3. Add two numbers. Sum equals sign float number 1 plus float number 2. Display the sum print. The sum of con equals output. The sum of 1.5 and 6.3 is 7.8. Add two numbers provided by the use store input. Numbers number 1 equals sign input. Enter first number 2 equals sign input. Enter second numbers. Add two numbers. Sum equals sign float number 1 plus float number 2. Display the sum print. The sum of con equals output number is output. Enter first number 1.5. Enter second numbers 6.3. The sum of 1.5 and 6.3 is 7.8. Is Python easy to learn for beginners? Java, however, is not recommended for beginners as it is more complex program. Python is more forgiving as you can take shortcuts such as reeling an old variable. Additionally, many we find Python easier to read and more understandable than Java. At the same time, Java code can be written once and is executed from anywhere. Key points: in Python, everything is done by reference. It doesn't support pointers. Function argument unpacking is another awesome feature of Python. One can chain comparison operators in Python. Answer equals sign 1 pitgex, 10 which executable in Python. One can return multiple values in Python. One can use an else clause with the for loop in Python.